So this is our second example for finding, for graphing equations, graphing relations 2, lesson 4. And with this example, we're going to take a graph and create the equation. So the first thing I would recommend you do is find good points on the line. Now here we've got some plotted points that we can choose. Let's use those to create a table of values. We can simply pull those off. We have our x is 0 and the y is 2. Our x is 1 and the y is 3. Our x is 2 and we have a y of 4. X is 3 and we have a y of 5. And we keep going, we have an x of 4 giving us a y of 6. So the first thing we want to do is look at how the line is increasing. And so notice on the right hand side we're going up in steps of 1. And when we're going up in steps of 1, we can look at the y and see how the y is changing. So here we've increased by 1 as well. And each time we increase x1, we increase y1, and so on. So what that tells us is that we're taking our x value, whatever we're putting in, we're multiplying it by a value of 1 to get y. Now, if we were putting in an x and that's all we were doing, our y would be exactly the same value as x. But we have to look, okay, I'm throwing in a value of 0, it's giving me a value of 2. So 1 times 0 is 0. What do I have to do to get 2? Well, I have to add 2. So my equation is y is equal to x plus 2. And that describes the equation of this line. Now let's use our equation and our graph to answer a couple of questions. What is x if y is 7? So we can do this two ways. We can go, okay, well, a y of 7, I find my y of 7 and go out, okay, it meets the line right there. I go down and it gives me an x value of 5. We can see that 5 and 7 sit on the line. This point is 5, 7. So we can say that x would equal to 7. The other way, so we can get it straight off the graph. The other way we can do this is we can go y is equal to x plus 2. Well, if y is 7, 7 is equal to x plus 2. Let's solve for let's solve for x, and we do that by isolating the x. We subtract 2 from both sides. That gives us 5 is equal to x. Either way, we get the equation, or we get the value 5, whether we take it off the graph or not. Now, I just noticed that I wrote down 7 instead of 5 here. This should have been 5. So the next question asks, would the point 5, 6 be on the line? Again, we can handle this two ways. The first way is to find the point 5, 6. So we have 5 and 6, and oh, look at that, it sits there, so it's not on the line. So we can say no, 5, 6 is not on the line. The other way to do this is to use a process called verification. And so I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. So we take our equation, we have y is equal to x plus 2. And we split that into a left side and a right side. So the left side is y, and the right side is x plus 2. And then we test our point 5 and 6. So 6 is the y, I substitute it in here. I substitute the 5 in, 5 plus 2. And we can see that 5 plus 2 gives us 7. And on the left-hand side we have 6. So we say the left side does not equal the right side. So 5, 6 is not on the line. And anything that sits on the line would have the left side equaling the right side. Now I want you to go and do some practice out of the binder. Have a good day.